So today I'm going to do a video, full face of makeup for under $15. I'm saying 15. I wanted to do under 10, but then I forgot that some of the products from Shop Miss A are like $1.50, $1.88. So it is a little more than 10, but it's still a full face, which I think is a deal. Some of these I've talked about before, some of these I've used, some are brand new. So yeah, it'll be fun to try them. And this little bag is also from Shop Miss A, so cute. All right, let's get started. I'm going to use my Shop Miss A mirror that I talked about in my haul. It's still great. I'm also going to use the primer that I talked about in that haul. It's good. Again, I've used it several times, and the packaging is not the greatest. It does leak, but it works. Again, I mentioned in that video, this is not a pore filling primer. If you've got pores, you're going to want something else. This is more for adherence, like a good tacky base, and it's a little bit moisturizing. Okay, then for foundation, I have two foundations from Shop Miss A. I have this one, which is what I'm going to use, and there's another one. It's a little bit thicker than this. I don't like it so much, so I'm going to use this one. And these are $1.88. I heard the Taylor talk about these first. She does all kinds of foundation reviews, and she raved about them. And I think they're awesome too. For $1.88, you're not going to beat a foundation for that price that does this good. You're just not. So it says to shake it really good. It comes in a dropper formula. Dropper is not the best, and I don't even bother dropping it on my hand. I put it straight on my face. That might be too much. We'll see. Okay, so that's it all blended in. It's not sitting heavy on my face. It's not sinking into my pores. Doesn't look dry. I'd say this is a medium coverage. You can definitely still see the freckles on my nose, and I have a little blemish here. I'm gonna go in with concealer, but it's really good just to even out your whole face. I really like it. And for $1.88, I don't think the shade range was amazing, but $1.08 you can get two, mix them together. It is 0.64 ounces, which most foundations are 1 ounce. It's a little less than that, but even still, two of these is less than $5. There's your ounce. Okay, so now I'm going to use this Pawpaw Concealer. Again, this is by the Shop Miss A brand. I didn't say that. This one is as well. This is the Buildable Satin Foundation. I agree. And this is by Shop Miss A from their A+ line. And then this is their AOA Studio Liquid Concealer, again with the Pawpaw collection. And they do have several shades of this. I have the shade Porcelain. Okay, so that's the concealer. It's good if you want full coverage. This is not it, and I wouldn't build this one up because it is like a thicker, creamy formula. But it does work, you know. I mean, again, very affordable. I'll keep using it. That's how much it works. This product I've never used before. This is the AOA Studio Setting Powder. And it's in Soft Light. It just looks like a finely milled powder. So I just pick some up on the brush, and I'm just going to tap it in the cap. Okay, so I just lightly set under my eyes with that and ran it down my T-zone. It did seem to blur my pores, and it hasn't accentuated any dryness. I am on the drier side, dry to normal. So if you have oily skin, I can't tell you anything about anything. Sorry. But yeah, it looks nice. It doesn't look heavy or white. From what I see, it probably looks different in the camera. Okay, and then next, oh, and also I only set here because that foundation sets. It's not tacky. It's like a really nice finish. So for blush, bronzer, and highlight, I'm going to use this one palette. That was $1. This is by Amuse Cosmetics, and this is a blush, bronzer, highlight. This is the mix number 2. I did get both, the 1 and the 2. The 1 is darker than this one, but it has more peachy blushes, a darker highlight, and the contour's a little bit deeper. So I went with this one. Again, I've never tried it. I have swatched these, but I've never put them on my face. So Let's see. I really like that bronzer. It's a nice tone. It looks like, okay, that looks bad. But it looks like a tan color, not orangey. Really nice. And then for the blush, they have it's more pinky and then like a neutral color. Actually, I think I'm going to go more with the neutral because the eyeshadow that I have, I'm probably going to do more pinky-ish look, and I don't want too much. Okay, so that's nice. I like that. They're blending really easy, and they're pigmented, as you can tell, and they're not chalky. Really nice. So yeah, for $1, heck yeah. Okay, and then the highlight. Let's give you a swatch. It's not glittery. It's not glittery in the slightest. It's just like a satin shine, maybe. Descriptors. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Very pretty. Okay, I love that. Absolutely love this. If you get anything, I definitely recommend this. I'll have everything linked down below. Their availability, it comes and goes. I pretty much check their stuff daily. They're new arrivals anyways, because they do get cool stuff and it sells out rather fast. And just a note, I don't think I mentioned in my first haul video, their shipping is $4.95 standard shipping on anything under $35. For me, that's less than a tank of gas to the dollar store, so it's just like I'm going to the Dollar Tree online. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't think that's a bad price for shipping. Go ahead and do my eyebrows next. And I did get this from, obviously everything is from there. Wow. So this is the Slim Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade medium brown. Oh, it's like an ashy brown though. I have used this before. I really like it. It's one of the pencils. It's a harder, waxier pencil, so when you go in, it's not going to just coat your brows, if you know what I mean. You do have to apply some pressure, which I like, because if not, it's going to be a mess. Okay, so there's the brows. Brows are my least favorite thing to do, so please don't judge me. They do have a brow gel, which has been out of stock for a while now. I thought, well, I do have the tube, but it's completely dried out, so unfortunately I don't have a brow gel, which I would really prefer. But if you catch it on there, it is really good. It's like the Benefit Ka-Brow. No, Benefit Give Me Brow. But again, it's usually sold out, and it's by the AOA line. So I definitely recommend those two, especially for a brow pencil. There's no point in paying, what is the Anastasia one, like $18 or so for $1, and you can get 5 at a time. Okay, and then so next it's going to be the eyeshadow. So I'm going to go in with this soft base eye primer. I think in my last one I used a primer. Didn't like it. It was sticky, but not in a good sticky, like I didn't like it at all. So this does seem to have a color to it. We'll see. I do have hooded eyelids, so I get a really bad crease, which I'm fairly used to, you know, but there are some primers that actually help with that. The e.l.f., it used to be $1, the primer, eyeshadow primer in the tube, that really helps. And is there another one? I feel like there's another one that I'm blanking out on, but the e.l.f. one really helps. Well, it feels nice. It kind of canceled out some of my veins, which they're pretty dark, so I don't blame it entirely. Okay. And then for eyeshadow, this one is by Sante Strawberry Shake Collection. Oops. Anything that has a red in it intrigues me, because well, you just don't see it that often. So I'm very excited. I think I'm going to do the pink, shimmery purple, and the red, and probably use this to deepen it up. I think that's what I'll do. So this might take me a minute, so I'll be right back. Okay, so that's a nice pink right off the bat. I'm really impressed with that. There's some kick up in the palette. I know people complain about that. That don't bother me. For me, if a palette kicks back and is a little loose, I feel like they blend better personally. But you know, I'm no professional, so what do I know? It's a really nice pink though. Now I'm gonna pick up that red and be working into my crease and on the outer corner. That's nice looking. Oh, okay. Let's see what this is about. I'm going in with a very light hand because I'm afraid of it. So far, I'm absolutely pleased with how this is looking. Now I'm going to go in with the purple. Okay, so that's disappointing. It's not very shimmery compared, you know, or it's not as shimmery as I want. So I'm going to try to use my finger. Sometimes that helps bring out the shine. Much better with the finger. Okay. So you could clean it up, you know, out here. Again, I have hooded eyes, so everything kind of droops. But I don't mind a more smoky, rounded look. You know, whatever you want. And then that palette, it does not have a light enough highlight shade for me. So I'm just going to go back to this palette, the face palette, and use that highlight for my inner corner. Then I'm going to go in with mascara. Now this one, I have two. I just got these. They do sell just individual ones. This is, I'm counting both of these in my price. But they're both the really skinny ones. Again, this is by AOA. If you're going to shop on there, you may have surmised AOA is the best products that I have tried. They're, you know, it's their in-house brand. I think they can, you know, afford to put the money into it. Why not try anything else? If it catches your eye, try it. Like that face palette, that's a good one. But anyways, so these are the skinny mascaras, and this is the Underlash Primer. It's white. So I'm going to go ahead and use both of these. Again, that's the primer, and then I have just the black little tiny mascara. So we'll see. Okay, so we have our first fail. And I'm not 100%, but I'm going to say it's more so this primer than the mascara. This is bad. Don't get this. It's like glue. Like I could feel when I put the mascara on, it was tacky. And it was white, so you know I had to make sure to try and cover it up. But you can see how bad that's clumped. And there's no getting it apart. They're like stuck. I don't, no. That's bad. Don't get that. That's bad. Wow. And normally most mascaras work for me. I'll just say that as well. I have pretty decent lashes. And so I can usually make a mascara work. This I'll know. Okay, so I'm going to try to get these flakes off my eyelids. So last thing here is going to be the Velvet Lips from AOA Studio. This is in Aria. These are really nice. They're very comfortable. They're not a complete no transfer matte, but they're like a moussey matte. Alright, so I'm going to pop off and do my hair, and then I'll come back. Okay, so there's the hair. Just frizzed it up mostly. So out of everything that I tried today, my top picks are the foundation. I love this, and this. Those are my top two. Everything else I tried was good. Obviously, it's workable. You can get a full face. This eyeshadow palette was very surprising. I'd be interested to try more from this brand. They have a lot of this Santé brand on there. So I might pick something else up from there. Do not get this mascara. That's terrible. Trash. The other things were good. They work. So yeah. That's gonna be it for today. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. I did get another order in from them. If you'd like to see a haul or something, just let me know. Again, just like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.